Nestled in the central Indian highlands, in Mandala district of Madhya Pradesh, the tremendous forested landscapes of Kanha are truly magnanimous. It's difficult to imagine that these beautiful meadows were once home to two of the oldest indigenous tribes of India, the Gonds and the Bears. By mid-90s, illicit felling, encroachment, wanton fire and uncontrolled collection of minor forest produce had taken a considerable toll on the forests.
Many years back, Kanha was a typical, landscape with so many villages, and there was, very perceptible biotic pressure on, national park. At that time, the protection was also not very stringent. As soon as, it came into that Project Tiger, things changed.
As one of the oldest wildlife sanctuaries of India, in 1955, the Kanha National Park came into being. And in 1973, it was declared a tiger reserve. Since then, a series of conservation programs for the protection of the park's flora and fauna has given Kanha its deserved reputation of being one of the finest national parks of Asia. Today, the park's total area is 2047 square kilometers, of which 940 square kilometers is the core area with 8 villages within it, and a buffer zone of 1005 square kilometers with 163 villages in it.
Idea to create buffer was to create a multi-purpose use area where the buffer area villages, surely they can come and they can collect their fuel wood, or maybe the NTFP they can collect. Also, a silviculture operation can be carried out in controlled manner, not in very commercial manner, but also the area can be managed as a wildlife area.
हमको इतना परेशानी थे जानवर से, किसी मौसी को शेर काटना, फसल को खाना, यहाँ कोई रोड रास्ता कोई ठीक नहीं था, कोई यहाँ डॉक्टर लोग, कोई इलाज पानी कुछ नहीं हो रहा था.
In early 1969, the park management took on the challenging task of relocating villages in a phased manner from within the core area. The establishment of a good dialogue between the forest department and the communities over the years through eco-development committees or EDCs has been the key factor to its success.
When you declare an area as a protected area or national park or a sanctuary, then there are certain rights and concessions of the local population that is curtailed. So we actually want to mitigate that hard bond.
Initially, there were apprehension. People were not ready to move out because there was a lot of doubt about the central government package of 10 lakhs rupees. But you have to earn their faith. You need some kind of mechanism to have a dialogue with the villagers, and EDC is one of the mechanism.
5 एकड़ ज़मीन खरीद ले हैं, यहाँ भी ठीक है, यहाँ अभी जानवर उनके कोई परेशानी नहीं दिख रही से.
Whatever income we generate from the tourism in the Tiger Reserve, the 30% of that income straight away goes to these eco-development committees without any condition.
कि बफर जोन लगने से ये सारे काम हुए हैं, मतलब तालाब बना है गांव में, हैंडपंप खोदे हैं, स्कूल बना है, रोड बने हैं, ये लाइट लगे हैं, फेंसिंग हुए है मतलब खेतों में.
With the relocation of villages from core area, the park has rejuvenated to become an excellent grassland habitat that sustains thousands of ungulates of at least 8 major species. Today, the Kanha Tiger Reserve has the unique distinction of harboring the last world population of the hard-ground Barasingha. Swamps were created and grasslands revived by the forest management team to save the jewel of Kanha from extinction.
Besides monitoring its numbers, and improving our grasslands for the species and making the habitat almost congenial for its survival, including of course stringent protection. That is how from 66 in 1970 to now 700, this was our success story.
The grasslands also hold the soil together and prevent erosion. Many original tree species such as sal that were once suppressed due to illicit grazing and indiscriminate fires have also revived.
Where sal is, we have got very good undergrowth, and just because of sal and miscellaneous forest, the national park has got a very good multi-tiered forest.
Kanha was one of the first 9 reserves notified in 1973 under Project Tiger for conserving this endangered species. The wildlife ecosystem at Kanha is naturally managed and regulated under more or less a well-defined predator-prey relationship. The flagship species, the tiger, has shown an appreciable increase in numbers, making its population in Kanha one of the best in the country.
From around 40 tigers to now around 105 tigers. It has been a tremendous success story.
In 2008, we hand-reared 2 female cubs. They've been released in Panna. Then in 2011 also, we introduced 2 more cubs, 1 male and 1 female, which we released in Kanha itself. And just recently, about 6 months back, we have sent 1 female, which was again rescued in Kanha in 2013 to Satpura Tiger Reserve. The Government of India has adopted this philosophy, and already instruction been issued to all the tiger reserves कि had there been any such orphan cub rescued, they should be reared in such a fashion, because for us every tiger is a precious thing. So this experiment is first of its kind in world. No one has ever tried or succeeded in rewilding of the tiger cubs.
The protection of both the Barasingha and the tiger automatically encompasses the protection and management of the entire Kanha ecosystem. Besides intensive 24/7 patrolling, an effective communication and intelligence network ensures control over poaching and encroachment in the park.
We have patrolling camp deep inside forest. So for every 8 to 10 square kilometer, there is a patrolling camp, and a forest guard and a watcher is deployed over there. And daily they do roughly 10 to 15 running kilometer of patrolling on foot.
हम जीपीएस के द्वारा जैसे कोई घटना हो गई हमारे जंगल में, तो वो उस क्षेत्र को बताने के लिए हम उस जीपीएस एरिया लेते हैं, उसमें डिग्री आध मिनट सब जाती हैं, उस एरिया का लोकेशन देख के हम अपने बड़े अधिकारियों को देखते हैं। एक तो वो काम आता है, दूसरा हमारे जंगल में जो काम आते हैं, वीड्स है, खरपतवार उन्मूलन है, लंटाना उन्मूलन है, तो उसका एरिया पूरा ट्रैक बना के, और उसको भी हम लोग पहले ट्रैक बनाते हैं और एरिया करते हैं, उसके बाद ही वो काम स्टार्ट होता है।
A multi-pronged strategy, including periodic in-house floral and faunal monitoring, has made Kanha a wonderful field for the demonstration of conservation practices and their results on ground.
We have around 850 species of flowering plants. We have around 45 species of mammals, 27 species of reptiles. We have around 150 species of insects, and so many, species of butterflies and, spiders.
Under the Joint Forest Management Resolution of the Government of Madhya Pradesh, the Tiger Reserve Management and the village communities are the main stakeholders for participatory conservation. This, in turn, also ensures efficient and effective running of the park.
तो आप लोगों को हम सहयोग देंगे तो हमको क्या फ़ायदा होगा? तो उनने बोले कि आपके किसानी में भी कुछ फ़ायदा होगा, आप जंगल की लकड़ी काट के ला के यहाँ जलाते हो, उसके जगह में हम आपको दूसरी व्यवस्था करेंगे, गोबर गैस की व्यवस्था, गैस सिलेंडर की व्यवस्था। तो हम कहे ठीक है, आप अगर कुछ सहयोग करोगे तो आपको भी हमारा सहयोग रहेगा।
हमको ये परेशानी थी जी, पहले चूल्हे में हम खाना बनाते थे तो हमको आँख में धुआं लगता था, और अब कोई परेशानी नहीं है। जो जंगल से लकड़ी लाते थे हमारे यहाँ पे, वो परेशानी भी थोड़ी सी अब यानी बहुत ही दिक्कत थी। गोबर गैस के कारण हम लोग पे दिक्कत नहीं है।
A unique initiative of the state government is the Kanha Vikas Nidhi, a fund built up by tourism in the national park that contributes to the development of forest villages. Fund is passed on to the EDCs in proportion to individual village populations.
आजीविका समिति के जो माध्यम से आया है यहाँ राशन दुकान, जब से हमको समय पर मिल रहा है, सही रेट पर मिल रहा है, हमको सभी चीज़ उपलब्ध हो रहा है और हमारे समय की भी बचत हो रहा है।
डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से हमारे लिए इंश्योरेंस है और हम लोग जो KWS का सदस्य बनते हैं उसके द्वारा हम लोगों को लोन भी दिया जाता है किसी को अगर कुछ ज़रूरत पड़े किस चीज़ के लिए।
The villagers are given preference for employment opportunities generated in the Tiger Reserve. The communities also realize that they can accrue benefits through eco-development. One such venture in this direction is the homestay concept for tourists.
एक्चुअली होम स्टे का जो उद्घाटन हुआ है मैम वो 11 जनवरी 2015 को हुआ है। जब से अभी तक 30 तारीख तक जो है यहाँ लगभग 50 पर्यटक आ चुके हैं, जिससे समूह की जो इनकम हुई है वो 1,53,000 की हुई है। बड़े गर्व की बात है कि जो कान्हा प्रबंधन ने जो बना के यहाँ दिया है वो पूरा गांव के विकास के लिए है, क्योंकि इसमें से काफ़ी लोगों को रोज़गार मिलेगा और मिल रहा है मैम यहाँ पे।
जो महिला स्वसहायता समूह है वो अपना मैनेजमेंट का काम देखता है। उसके अतिरिक्त यहाँ पर जो पर्यटकों को घूमने के लिए जो गाड़ियाँ आती हैं जिप्सी, उनमें जो एक ड्राइवर हैं और गाइड हैं। इसके अतिरिक्त इस होम स्टे में अच्छा स्वादिष्ट भोजन बनाने के लिए इसी गांव के एक युवा को रखा गया है।
यहाँ से जुड़ने से बहुत अच्छा लगता है। यहाँ पे बाहर से टूरिस्ट लोग उनके साथ मिलो, उनकी वातावरण देखकर भी बहुत खुश सभी लोग रहते हैं।
We also are doing some capacity building programs. The unemployed youth from the villages from the buffer zone, we are providing them vocational training, and they are being placed in cities like say Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, elsewhere in the hospitality sector.
An average of 500 community members are employed every day by the park management. With local communities as the most important stakeholders in ecotourism, they are encouraged to start small businesses and also promote their ethnic art and craft.
अगर कान्हा नेशनल पार्क अगर यहाँ नहीं होता तो चित्रकला करने का हमारे साथ तो कोई महत्व ही नहीं था, फिर ये समझ लीजिए, क्योंकि मैं जिस प्रकार का काम करता हूँ उसकी वैल्यू यही है बस। बाकी वाइल्ड लाइफ के माध्यम से मेरी एक पहचान बनी है।
Kanha is one of the best managed tiger reserves in the country, and that has been reflected not once, many times in the independent exercise that the Government of India and the Wildlife Institute of India do. And the tiger reserves are rated on the basis of hard facts. So we have been excellent on all counts.
Learnings from Kanha's model of rehabilitation of villages can be replicated in other protected areas facing conflicts due to human presence. But this is possible only through a dedicated wildlife management that also believes in socio-economic upliftment of local communities. It is these concerted efforts that have made Kanha today a premier national park in India and one of the finest wildlife habitats in the world.